Good morning. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It is, I'm glad to be here. It's a miracle to be alive and alive and well in these times, what everybody's facing. I want to send a big hello to everybody and also to send my love. It is, it's really important for me to make this point every day that I make these videos to try to help people, helps myself, and if it even helps one person, then I consider it a victory. Okay, and I want to send a big thank you to everyone who's given me the benefit of the doubt as far as letting me tell my story, and also working on things at a higher level that I don't have any feedback about right now, but I feel are going to be able to tell the truth about a lot of things that have been held back from me, and also about some of these gang stalking setups that have gone way, way wrong and way, way out of control. So I want to thank you very much for that. Um, Before I start about the gang stalking, I wanted to talk a little bit about, President Trump. Um, with this grand jury in New York, okay, it's evident that they will go at any means, the left, the Democrats, the phony politicians, even a lot of the Republicans, okay, uh, to try to smear his name, Never ending lawsuits, scandals every day, all day on the news. It's just a barrage of anti-Trump. Um, and the shit gets old, okay. Those with the eyes can see, we see right through it, okay. And, whether you like it or not, these things are politically motivated, okay. I believe they're past the statute of limitations on these things. Any ordinary citizen would not have this kind of attention brought onto these kind of issues, okay. Whatever may have happened between him and Stormy Daniels, okay. But either way, this treatment is so abnormal from what the normal process would be as far as any kind of justice goes. It just goes to show how it's politically motivated and how they want to discredit and, take Trump out at any cost. And, it's just not going to happen. I really do believe that there are higher powers involved. And, I believe God has got President Trump in the right place, and he's done the right work for the people. Um, when Trump was president, we had more opportunities, okay? He cares about the people. The economy was much better than what you see right now, okay? And, as far as our standing in the world, as far as world leadership, he took that mantle and he put it back to where it was supposed to be, okay? To not let the European countries or China try to degrade and belittle the American power and American leadership within the world, okay? And that's real important to me, because those of us who are old enough remember and know exactly that standing is America is the leader of the free world, okay? And I know President Trump, he took that leadership position seriously, and he did things, within the public view and also diplomatically in closed doors to, how can I say it, bring that position back to where it's supposed to be, okay, and to see President Biden just degrade that to like nothing, and unfortunately, I think that these things have to be shown to the American public in order for us to get it, and in order for us to rally together, okay? Because the bottom line is, really, it's true. Yes, they're after Trump, but they're after us. They're after the citizens. They're after our sovereignty and our freedom, our money, and anything they can do to try to control us, okay? And, if you look at it this way, Trump was a buffer. in order to educate us and make us to wake up and see this is what's going on within the government and our organization. Excuse me. So, all these witch hunts and political setups, and the phony press, trying to degrade and besmirch his name, not going to work, because they're out of gas and it just won't work. People see right through it. There's enough people right now that are waking up to know and see right through it. So, if you look at Biden, what are we looking at right now? We're on the verge of World War III. Bank collapses. Okay. Uncertainty within the country. Look at the crime waves. It's out of control. And they want to defund the police. We look at the weather warfare. Okay. Unprecedented. All these things that are happening. And a lot of it is natural disasters, with the volcanoes and the earthquakes, tornadoes. It is, how can I say it? Some of it, a lot of it's man-made, and then some of it is God's hands at work, I believe. And then also the border crisis. The border, it's out of control. It's a tragedy on so many levels. And of course, a lot of people know that this is part of their playbook, as far as the deep state, having the open border society, and to have that in America. Okay, President Trump knew that. He did everything within his power to raise awareness about this and to build that wall. If you don't have a border, you don't have a country. Okay. And let's see, all the people in Palestine, East Palestine, Ohio, with these chemical attacks, it's really great that they stood up and said, no, we're not going to take your little $1,000 buyout and be happy with that. They've ruined the town. They've ruined the environment. They ruined a lot of lives. And it's a showcase in order to turn that around on them and just show what the collusion within the corporation and the attacks on the American people. How that's one other way that they are, putting their attacks on the people. So all the time Biden is focused on Ukraine, all right? So it begs the question, why? His focus is in on the New World Order and, bringing America into that. And there's too many Americans that will just not let that happen. And, it's real refreshing also to see the committees, senators, and congressmen, that are in there holding these people accountable, calling out their bullshit, right? And showing the people that the government, IRS, DEA, CIA, all the organizations. Not everybody's bad, everybody knows that. But a lot of people in the higher level positions, they've been running this narrative and they're calling out their bullshit. Okay, so that's real refreshing also, and that's what it's going to take in order to, stand up and take our country and put it exactly where it needs to be, back in the hands of the people. Okay. So yesterday I said I was shut out of YouTube again, but that was my bus. I logged into the wrong account. One of my accounts is logged off or shut down on that. So I think this longer video is going to be fine. But I wanted to talk about the gang stalking. Okay, this gang stalking is real. Whether it be your family or your friends, your organizations within your community, okay, the government, local government, state government, the politicians, all together, okay. Once they got you on their list and you're a target, you got to understand that this is real, okay. And, I've talked about the weapons that were used against me, but I got to say, that this is a real deal, okay? And you got to understand, no matter where you're at, inner city, in the suburbs, no matter what your age, if they're coming after you, they're coming after your property, coming after your antiques. They've got many setups that they can use, and I'm bracing myself. When I find out the truth about really what's been going on, it is, how can I say, you can brace yourself so much, right? But when it hits, I grew up with the phrase, I would put nothing past them. And this shit has gone out of control so much, I put nothing past any of them now. Okay? That's a message I'm putting out there. I put nothing past any of them now. Now, I want to focus in on my family. Okay? And especially Faye and Lanny Matthews. Okay? A lot of these things that I'm bringing to light, okay, about my certain case, I want to reiterate two things. Number one, this is not about me. And number two, I believe that my life has been different, for a reason. And that reason is to showcase exactly how mean and hateful, and unfortunately, just out of, I guess, their childhood trauma, that ours that haven't been healed, how people can act out, or how they will sell out their family, and in order to be part of, to be part of the society, the Jones Society, basically. So, it's real important that I speak up about these things, and then the processes take their course. So, I wanted to speak a little bit about my cousins, okay? And, unfortunately, well, it's double-edged, but some of the best days of my life were spent down in Monterey, okay? And I spoke about this. It is a beautiful place, beautiful people. It's just, it's just one of those special places. And we had the opportunity to hang there and then really get to know our family a little bit more without, the influence of the Society of Mason. Okay. But I gotta say this, okay, when it comes to my cousins down there, cousin Mickey and cousin Ivan, okay, the criminal elements. To think that you would partner up with Faye, okay, and to think about all the good times that we had and the good times we shared together, all the meals, all the Christmases, all the Thanksgivings, 4th of July, barbecue, uh, card games, just everything, spend time with the family, and then we were lucky enough to go out and we could, 17-mile drive or Pacific Grove, whatever. We would have a just magnificent time. Okay. But to think that, at that time, there was something eating you inside about me, my life, my family, my ex-wife Lourdes, my career, all these things. Well, I'm just trying to get by. But at that same time that you're going to partner up with Faye in order to hurt me, discredit me, rip me off, these type of things. Like I say, I put nothing past you. But, I had a lot of sympathy for Mike because he's disabled. And I had to get rid of that and just look at him like, hey, you're a dude, it's not too late. Things can happen, right? You can make good things happen in your life if you want, but not against me, okay? And not with the evil that Faye has put out there, okay? So, and as far as Ivan, I could tell lots of stories, but there's no need. I'm not going to waste my breath on that because he is a criminal element. And, unfortunately, that could come from childhood, too, from the history of coming from France to America, okay? And I won't get too much into that other than if you are, married, how can I say it? If you're a child that marries into another, if you're mother or father marries into another family and you're the odd one out, I think there's a lot of challenges involved there. But also, I think it takes a lot of love and acceptance on that fact. If not, bad things can manifest and happen from that. And I try to put that in perspective in this case. But, you know, some of the things that have gone on, I put nothing past these two. Okay. And unfortunately, it's working out of their pain and trauma. So, the other thing I wanted to mention is the Beehiver. I look back now and it's very, very interesting, how families will get together and you get to know each other, right? But never, ever, ever did we get together that I can remember. And, that goes for Oak Cole too. Okay, maybe one time. I remember one time with Oak Cole. But never, ever, ever did we get together and try to bond or play ball, anything like that with the Beehiver. So, you know, and to look at the situation now, I'm thinking, perhaps there was a reason that took place. That they really did not want me to bond with them. Okay. Now, when I did bond with Mike and to some degree Ivan, okay, we'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening behind the scenes. And I think a lot has to do with the Stubbs criminal element, okay? And the mastermind there is Faye, okay? Faye Matthews, Lanny Matthews. I'm calling you out right here, right now. I need to know about Stubbs Mills Road, Stubbs Mill, Stubbs Mill Bridge, Stubbs Earthworks, all the things you've done to hold me back as a child. And if there's been witchcraft and evil spells done, it's all going to come to light. If there's money to be paid and you've already ripped that off, there's restitution coming and it needs to be taken care of right away. You're my family, but that doesn't mean the same thing it does a long time ago. Anyway, I want to leave you with this, okay? That the gang stalking is real. They don't care who you are. They come to take you out and get you on a blacklist. Sometimes I wonder, maybe they got nothing else to do with their lives except gossip about other people. That's a sad, sad freaking thing right there. But it's sad but true. And that's all I got for today. So, gang stalking is real. These things that are happening in our country are real. It's time to stand up. What you feel is right. President Trump was right about a lot of things, but I believe he was right about January 6th, and I believe he was right about the election. So, thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you. God bless America. Keep on keeping on.